to tonight's event, 2023 Insightful Stalking and Profiling of the Israelite Male. That's really cyberstalking. But with that said, a little something to keep you entertained. You got it.
Peace. What's up, man? Well, stalking and profiling of the Israelite male part 2. Shout out to my brother Carl Albert, Israel Doctrine. He asked me to come through, show love, and do an intro. And, pretty much, I don't want it to be generic because this is my brother. He got a book coming out and he asked me to write the foreword for it. So I'm going to just paraphrase, a little bit of my history with the brother and, help to complement what he should be dropping here tonight. And basically, roundabout, I want to say 2015, I was introduced to Israel Doctrine's YouTube platform. Just like most YouTube viewers, I was bouncing around the internet and certain videos back then were being recommended. I saw the brother Carl Albert and I saw, I think the first thing that intrigued me was he was dropping science on the Masons. And then also, everybody knows he got that Southern accent with a twist of Chicago. Me having some peoples in Chicago and having gone there a couple of times when I heard the brother's voice, it definitely intrigued me. Like where's that brother from? He sound like he might be from up north, but he got a Southern accent, and that was the first thing. So I reached out to the brother, and we built in the private. I saw that he was interviewing artists and dealing with different aspects of hip hop. I knew a bunch of people in the industry, so I brought a couple of brothers to his platform. And did interviews, and then that's pretty much how it kicked off. Moving on from there, I got more understanding of Israel Doctrine, understanding that what he was representing was God's teachings based on the Bible, mainly the KJV 66 books. And, me personally, I also did a lot of Bible study, and a lot of what he was teaching on the internet I agree with. Moving forward, he began to use what he calls info activism, and I respect that term. It's definitely something that he's done for many years since I've known him, and even before that. But he got involved in various aspects of social justice in the online community, mainly the conscious community. Which is another bridge because I had some experience with going to certain events in the conscious community, mainly Sonetta's House of Consciousness. I was invited to one event. It was a free event. And, I had seen a lot of things. This was around the time of Brother Polite. Many different things transpired with him currently, but back then, they were just getting things going. I'm not sure. I think it might have been after the Komet on trial that they did the free event, or right before. But anyway, long story short, I happen to be able to sit inside of the House of Consciousness and kind of see how they operate within the community in New York. I am a New York native. So, like I said, moving on, I seen Israel Doctrine had a lot of, I would say, fans and a lot of stalkers, people who frequent online, and I've been stalked as well, utilizing his platform. People listing my name in cases and things based on commentary that was had on YouTube. A lot of the times it's content that doesn't necessarily have their names in the titles, but because YouTube recommends this stuff and people like to troll and do those different things, they would sit around his platform. Now, to tie into where I think he's trying to take this, everybody knows about the Africa Bambaataa molestation and the allegations made by Ron Savage and Hassan Campbell. I was around at the time of 2016 when that came out, and I was able to witness within about a year, Brother Carl get an interview with Hassan, do that interview, and then things kind of went sour between them two. And from there, I think everybody knows, at least for the people who are members that's going to pay for this, everybody knows we kicked off a movement. It was titled "What Happened to That Boy?" It's still an ongoing movement. I still support the movement. Just because people might not have seen me in the public with Israel Doctrine, I still support the movement. I've just been, sitting back and letting certain things breathe while he does what he does. But at the end of the day, I believe that what this brother's been doing is admirable. He stands out. I think he's put a lot of work into his platform. I think he's been wronged in a lot of ways. And like I said, I think he truly has been stalked by various different individuals on YouTube that have tried to false flag his platform. Some have succeeded in doing that, pulling him into court cases, like I said, wrongfully.
The Galveston Police Department. Hello, people. How y'all doing? Welcome back to the show. As you see, the title just say, "Hey," because I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I done called the Galveston Police Department and told them that Tawana Allen, aka Lack of Black, may be unalive or missing. I haven't heard from her in like 2-3 years, as long as I've had a stroke and shit. And I just talked to Unseen Soldier, and I told him that I'm concerned that he may have unalived the girl. And he's talking to me about Khalil Lamani and everything else instead of addressing the unaliving of Tawana Allen. So hopefully the Galveston Police Department find out what's going on and address it. Cause Lady Wheels put her in my paperwork in Chicago and other moderators. She wasn't even a moderator at the time and stuff. So that Hip Hop Stands with Survivors has been after her. And old boy from New Jersey, the Beat the Bully boy, he was friends with her. I got in contact with him through her and all this shit. It's a lot of these people that run with Free Bambaataa and Clear Bambaataa name and shit that had an opportunity to unalive her. Like I said, I just got through calling Galveston Police Department and telling them my worries about her, that she might be unalive. And talk to Unseen Soldier. He want to talk about Khalil Lamani dressing up and all of that shit. Why you stalking her and stuff? I'm not stalking. I believe you to unalive the girl. So I would like for you to speak on it like a man and say, when I left her, she was still alive. But it looked like we might have to go to court and find out. Tawana Allen, if you out there, I would like to know if you still alive or not. Because I asked for the boy and nobody had nothing to say. It was a joke and all that shit. But you were in my paperwork and everything else. So people can say I'm stalking you, but I'm worried if they didn't unalive you. So we can find your corpse and put you in the ground or do something. Serious shit. Niggas playing around with it, but when those that know, that's it. They go on scene there. You want to come in there and talk about it? You want to talk that bullshit you was talking on the phone? You want to say I was trying to stalk her? We can have a conversation here. Bitch ass nigga, cause your mama lame. Now, 7114, me that and everything. Come in the room, man. Oh. Peace. Oh, fuck, ain't ringing. Have you came in the room, unseen? Let's see how lame I am. Talk to the lame. You're afraid to speak to the lame because the lame is making your ass look lame. Hello? If you there, unseen, come on in the room and do your lame. Oh, you stalking her, you still care for her? That's not the conversation. The conversation is you're the last person I know to be fucking her. You, Latasha Pope, and all them people that sit over there on that conscious community combo shit was stalking and harassing her and arguing with her about you putting up naked pictures of her and all this shit where you went fucking with that girl because you knew I was talking to her. You went fuck that girl life up and probably unalive. You want to talk about it? Your bitch ass don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, do you? But as you can see, I got his attention. He know I just called this ass and everything. The crowd waiting on you, unseen. Don't do the bitch ass nigga Khalil money. Come talk about the code and shit now, nigga. Huh? Come talk about Khalil and the coat. There you go. How you doing? Start your conversation.
Hey, dude, you lame for this shit, dude.
You want to lie that girl, yes or no?
You was a lame.
Did you unalive that girl, yes or no?
Hey, what is 714? You talking about, you trying to 714 me? What the fuck is that?
Did you unalive the girl?
Answer my question first. We already talked about this just on the phone, nigga.
I don't
Now
give a listen.
answer my question first before I answer your question. What the hell is a 714?
Well, listen, stop. I'm not finna argue with you like I'm some kind of bitch. I believe you.
I'm not trying to argue with you. I answer.
Listen, I believe you a bitch, and you feel like you want to argue. I'm not gonna argue. So I tell you this: you ask me what you want to ask me, and I answer it like a man. Now, do you agree that when I ask you, you gonna answer like a man? Are you man enough to do that? If we can agree on that, we can have this conversation. But if you're gonna be a bitch and try to run conversation on me like I'm a bitch and I'm gonna talk to you, hell no, we ain't gonna do that. So you can speak now.
Just told you, nigga. Whether you worrying about these women you got on your screenshots and shit, you need to be worried about a pimp, nigga.
So you gonna be a bitch and talk about Khalil and shit. I'll let you do all that, but I want to make an agreement that if you ask me, I answer you like a man, and if I ask you, you answer. If we can agree to that, we can talk back and forth. But I'm gonna let the bitch nigga talk, and that's gonna be you.
Look, ho nigga, Keep all that bitch shit out your mouth. Now, what is 714? What is that?
Do we agree? I answer yours, she gonna answer mine.
Nigga, you gonna sit up here and try to repeat what I just said to you? Can you answer what is 714? I don't understand that. Why would you accuse me of something I don't even understand? What is that? What is trying to 714 you? I don't understand that. What is that?
So I won't pause it at this point because it's live, but I won't watch what I say because I know people out there watching what I say so they can flag my channel and do everything else. That's why they stalking and profiling me and shit. So I gotta be smarter than the average bear. I called Unseen Soldier to ask him about Tawana Allen, aka Lack of Black. Far as my knowledge go, you was the last to be arguing and fighting with her and doing stuff to harm that girl. I believe he beat her ass too. But I don't know all that. I can't get into all that like that because I done had a stroke. But people gonna say that's your excuse. Well, God gave it to me, and if I'm using this excuse, you either take the motherfucker or not. Simple as that. Don't tell me about what I'm doing. So I call him and I'm talking to him, and I just look. I'm gonna ask you a simple question: did you unalive Tawana Allen, or did you not unalive Tawana Allen? Is she alive or is she unalive? Now, he came on the show and I told him to come on the show so we could talk about it. So when he came on the show, he agreed to come on the show and talk about Tawana Allen and her predicament for as he know when he left her. Because if I seen y'all two in the car together and the police come ask me, I'm going to say, well, the last person I seen with Tawana Allen was Unseen Soldier. So that's how I'm handling shit based on what. But see, I'm not trying to fuck with the police investigation because I didn't call the police and said Tawana Allen may be unalive or missing in Galveston, Texas. Please go find out that woman's whereabouts, please, because I want to know if she been unalive or not. Now, Tawana Allen is a well-known person on YouTube. And she's a very active person on YouTube, but at some point she stopped being active and stuff because he was putting her naked pictures on YouTube and arguing and fighting with her. And she came to me, and I somewhat got on her ass because I'm like, why the fuck you fucking with Unseen Soldier? Because like I told you, they've been stalking and profiling me. The government have been on my ass for some years, unknown to me until I started talking about it and uncovering cyberstalking and profiling and shit. Like, man, they've been on my ass and I didn't even know it. He one of the niggas that tried to infiltrate Israel Doctrine YouTube and do his dirt. But once again, they trying to infiltrate, but you gotta overrun me to infiltrate my shit and do your shit on my shit. In me, I'm a stubborn, no good bastard. You can't overthrow me and do some shit on my shit that I don't want to let happen. And because he couldn't overthrow me at the time, I was talking to Tawana Allen trying to fuck up her son Campbell. So he went to Galveston, Texas and started fucking with the girl to fuck up her life and fuck up my life through her. That's why I keep trying to tell the queen, watch what you do, because you fuck around and do the wrong thing, and these motherfuckers are unalive you. Because niggas want to get me, but I'm protecting my ass. And any woman I done fuck with on internet or any type of shit, niggas have tried to take their ass out because women are fucking weak. They want to be loved, they want to be shit, and niggas take advantage of their motherfucking ass. Me, I don't do that. I love women. Why would I do that to a woman? I love myself more than I love that motherfucking ass, so I can't fuck over her unless I fuck over me. Probably don't make sense to the average mind, but to me, it does. I got a beautiful mind. So he went to Galveston, Texas to fuck up her life, to get in my life and fuck up my life. Just like they stalking my wife in Africa. They fucking with a foreign citizen of another country because I said she's my wife based on I asked her to marry me and she said she would, and I ain't been able to go marry her ass yet and get everything popping, but they stalking her ass. So he went to Galveston, Texas, started fucking with her, getting photo pics of a little coochie and shit and putting on in the internet and fucking with her and shit. It's other people that's been in my circle that was trying to fuck with her or was fucking with her before I even knew anything about her and shit. So like I said, the government been on my ass quietly, but they've been very active on my ass for years because I've been very active. I'm very political. He went down there, and so the last I know, Unseen Soldier, you was fucking with her and trying to destroy that girl's life. So my question to you simply, and you didn't agree to come on my YouTube console and talk about this shit, did you unalive that girl, yes or not? Simple question. And if it was me, I'd be like, last time I seen her ass, it's at her house, she was still alive, and blah, blah, blah. And deal with that because it's a very pertinent thing you got to deal with. But your entertainment, I'll let you listen.
So you just gonna sit up here and play mute?
I'm not finna argue with you. I don't argue with
I'm
you.
not arguing with you. I asked you a question.
And I asked you a question. Do you agree to answer my
I
question?
answered your question. You asking me the same question you just got off the phone asking me. I'm the one who got on here and said, I'm gonna ask you a question. You answer my question and I'll answer your question. Now, can you tell me what a 714 is? Why you saying I'm trying to 714 you?
Yeah. So now you see this. He trying to, we both trying to dictate the conversation. I don't care about answering your question if you agree to answer my question. But he's a bitch ass nigga. He's not going to agree to answer my question. But watch what I do right here. And we've been talking so we understand that there's an agreement or it's not an agreement on the table. It's 7414. 74.
What is that?
Pull up. I said 7414. You from Chicago, you don't know what that is. You gang banging shit. You don't know gang bang lit and conversation and shit. You don't know that. I can't teach it, but I would like to know if you know it or not. Now, the other day when we was on the show, somebody came to my channel again, dropping that 7414 GD and all of that. They put shit behind it. Like, yeah, you right. 7414 is a GD, and I think it may be an R or something behind it. That's what it is, nigga. It's gang bang, gang bang. I'm not a gang banger. I'm a hellified neutron. I don't know shit about gang banging. But I do know about gang banging because I was born in the gang banging state where it ain't nothing but gang bangers. So I'm asking a nigga that's active in Chicago or been active in Chicago, Hebrew Israelite, and every other thing that's been trying to infiltrate my Israel doctrine and the Israel of God, the true Israel of God, my organizations. Have you unlive that girl, or why the fuck do you go get in a troll account, come to my YouTube and drop 7414 in my side chat and trying to gang bang with me and shit, and I don't know what's going on because I'm a fucking neutron. But I'm not gonna let no nigga gang bang on me. You can be a Zulu or a global gangster or whatever the fuck you want to be. I'm a Israelite. Let's get it on, bitch. That's my mentality, because I'm not a bitch ass nigga. I'm a grown man that serve the Lord God of Israel and take your motherfucking head off if it need to be taken, because it's a time to kill. If you think it's time to kill me, I think it's time to kill you. Let's go. See, when you come for me, I come for you, because you got to bring your ass to get me. I ain't got to go to Denver. I ain't got to go to New York. I ain't got to go nowhere but get my ass online and tell you bring your motherfucking ass to Park in Arkansas. It's known where I'm at. My address, 1693 Sparrow, has been out there forever. Motherfucker, you know where I'm at. You got the locale. Bring your motherfucking ass to Park it if you that motherfucking gangster. See, that's how I talk, because I'm not a bitch ass nigga. Get on here and tell you, I ain't got no gun. I ain't purchased no gun. If you work for the government, go see if I went and got a gun license or something. I ain't got no gun. But I don't walk around so you can get to me. You got to come to my house. Number one, you got to find out what my house at. Then you got to come to my house and knock on my door and fuck with me. Now I have the right to defend myself from your bitch ass coming from whatever location to my location, talking shit and want to fuck with me. So we get the fist fighting, or I grab a knife, or whatever the fuck I do to kill your motherfucking ass for coming to my door, fucking with me. I'm justified. Real shit.
What's your question, man?
Do you know what gangbanging, slang, and all that shit is?
You had another question to ask me when I first came up here.
Yeah. So you gonna do the bitch shit and run and say you don't know about gangbang, slang, and all of that? You afraid to go on record and say that you know or you don't know? I don't know, truly, what gangbang, slang, and shit is.
You just got finished, I guess, saying some gangbanging slang, but you don't know what it is.
I seen you come over here troll my account and put 7414 as if I'm a gangbanger and I know what it is.
You ain't never seen me put no 7414. Screenshot that and show that to me.
I ain't got to prove.
You ain't never seen me do that.
We not in court. And then I said you troll on some shit that won your picture.
What are you talking about?
Even if I did show it, it wouldn't be showing you doing it. It'll be showing your troll kind of doing it. Come on, man.
Show my troll channel doing it then. Because I got 2 channels. So you know both those channels.
So once again, we talking, but you don't agree to answer my question.
I answer your question. I don't know about no troll channel. I didn't never put no 7414 and nothing of your shit.
You agreed to answer my question.
I just answered the question, nigga. I've never put no 7414 and none of your shit.
Look, I didn't ask you, did you answer my question? I said, did you agree that we gonna ask questions and answer each other questions? Like, man, stop being a bitch and act. All right, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here. Send the queen a link to my show. Me and the queen finna do a show. I'll see y'all in a sec.